Command the room not with noise, but with the quiet power of your presence. A person walks into a crowded room and the room falls silent. Everyone turns to look. What if you could command any room you walk into just like this? Imagine this. You walk into a room full of people, colleagues, strangers, or even rivals. All eyes turn to you, not because you're the loudest or the most powerful, but because there's something about you, something magnetic, something commanding. What if I told you that this power isn't reserved for the born leaders or the naturally charismatic? What if I told you that even a normal person can learn to command any room? This is the power of Stoicism. And today, I'm going to show you the 7 Stoic principles that will transform you into the most commanding person in the room. Before we dive in, let's shatter a myth. Commanding a room isn't about being the loudest, the most extroverted, or the most dominant. It's about mastering yourself. The Stoics believed that true power comes from within. It's about clarity, confidence, and control. And the best part, these are skills anyone can learn. So whether you're an introvert, an underdog, or someone who's always felt invisible, these 7 principles will change the way you show up in the world. Let's begin with the first principle. Master your presence. Principle 1. Master your presence. Your presence is the first thing people notice. It's not about what you say, it's about how you carry yourself. The Stoics called this hegemonikon, the ruling faculty of the mind. It's about being fully present and in control of your body and energy. Stand tall, shoulders back, head held high, make eye contact. Not a nervous glance, but a steady, confident gaze. Move with purpose, no fidgeting, no rushed movements. When you master your presence, you signal to others that you belong. You don't need to shout or demand attention. Your energy does the talking. The essence of mastering your presence lies in the very roots of Stoicism, a school of thought founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE. It preaches that we cannot control external events, only our responses to them. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, famously proclaimed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Let's break down this principle into actionable insights. 1. Awareness and acceptance. To truly master your presence, it begins with self-awareness. Picture a calm river reflecting the sky. Similarly, a clear mind reflects the true nature of our experiences. This clarity arises from understanding and accepting the impermanence of life's ebbs and flows. When faced with challenges, remind yourself, this too shall pass. By recognizing the transient nature of your circumstances, you ground yourself in reality. 2. Intentional action. The Stoics believed in living in accordance with nature, acting with reason and virtue. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, urged us to align our actions with our values. Ask yourself, is this in line with my principles? Acting intentionally ensures that your presence is felt through integrity and purpose, rather than reaction and impulse. 3. Emotional resilience. Emotions are like clouds passing through the sky. Stoicism teaches us to observe them without getting swept away. Seneca, another Stoic sage, advised, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By practicing emotional resilience, you gain the ability to navigate life's storms with a calm and steady hand, making decisions rooted in rationality rather than emotional turbulence. 4. Mindful practice. Mastery isn't achieved overnight, it's a continuous practice. The Stoics often engaged in daily reflections, questioning their actions and attitudes. Try journaling at the end of each day. What went well? What could have been done differently? This reflection fosters growth and reinforces the principles of Stoicism in your daily life. Principle 2. Speak with clarity and conviction. Next, speak with clarity and conviction. The Stoics believed that words have power, but only if they're delivered with intention. Use a strong, steady voice. No mumbling, no hesitation. Cut out filler words like or Every word should have purpose. Structure your thoughts. Start with your main point, then support it. When you speak with clarity and conviction, people listen. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Picture this. You're in a room filled with chatter, opinions bouncing off the walls like restless echoes. Amidst the noise, a single voice cuts through. Not because it's the loudest, but because it's clear, deliberate, and grounded in conviction. That's the essence of what the Stoics championed. 1. The essence of clear communication. Clarity is the art of making your thoughts visible. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, advised, "Be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in a few words." This isn't about withholding your voice, but ensuring that when you do speak, every word carries weight. Avoid convoluted language. Seneca emphasized that true wisdom is easily understood. "If you wish to be loved, love," he said. Simple words with profound impact. 2. The power of conviction. Conviction breathes life into words. It's the difference between reciting a script and sharing a belief. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, lived by this principle. In his Meditations, he wrote, "Never regard something as doing you good if it makes you betray a trust, or lose your sense of shame, or makes you show hypocrisy." His leadership was a testament to speaking and living with unwavering integrity. Your speech should mirror your values. When beliefs and words are in harmony, conviction naturally follows. 3. Speak from the core of reason. For the Stoics, reason was the cornerstone of a virtuous life. They believed that emotions often cloud judgment, leading to impulsive and unclear communication. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, taught that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason: to listen more and speak less. A moment of reflection can transform reactive words into thoughtful dialogue. 4. Overcoming fear of judgment. Clarity and conviction require courage. Fear of criticism can dilute our message. Epictetus reminded us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Letting go of the need for approval frees you to speak your truth. When you're genuine, your words resonate. People are drawn to sincerity like moths to a flame. Principle 3. Listen actively. Now here's a principle most people overlook. Listen actively. Commanding a room isn't about dominating the conversation, it's about connecting. The Stoics called this sympatheia, the interconnectedness of all people. Nod and maintain eye contact when others speak. Ask thoughtful questions. Show genuine interest. Paraphrase their points to show you understand. When you listen actively, you make others feel valued. And when people feel valued, they naturally gravitate toward you. The silent power of listening. In a world that celebrates outspoken personalities and rewards those who dominate conversations, the Stoics offer a refreshing counterpoint. "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we speak," said Epictetus, echoing a sentiment that champions the art of listening. Why listen actively? Active listening isn't passive or submissive, it's a dynamic engagement with the world. It's about understanding others, grasping the emotions and intentions behind words, gaining wisdom. Every person you meet knows something you don't. Building relationships, trust and empathy flourish when people feel heard. 1. Listening as a virtue. The Stoics viewed listening as a pathway to wisdom and self-improvement. Humility in practice. Seneca advised, "He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions." Recognizing that we don't have all the answers opens us up to learn from others. Learning from every interaction, every conversation is an opportunity. Whether speaking with a scholar or a stranger, there's always insight to be gained. 2. Techniques of active listening. To truly embody this principle, we can adopt practical strategies. Be fully present, eliminate distractions, put away phones, turn off the TV, and focus on the speaker. Eye contact. It shows attentiveness and respect. Practice reflective listening. Paraphrase. So what you're saying is. This confirms understanding. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage the speaker to elaborate. Observe non-verbal cues. Body language, gestures, facial expressions, and tone can convey as much as words. 5. Listening and emotional intelligence. Active listening enhances our emotional intelligence. Empathy. By tuning into others' feelings, we cultivate compassion and understanding. Self-awareness. Listening helps us become more attuned to our reactions and triggers. Allow pauses. Don't rush to fill gaps. Pauses give space for deeper thought. Comfort in quiet. Being at ease with silence can deepen connections without words. Principle 4, project confidence, not arrogance. Fourth, project confidence, not arrogance. The Stoics believed in humilitas, humility paired with strength. Acknowledge others' contributions. Give credit where it's due. Admit when you don't know something. It shows authenticity. Speak about your strengths without boasting. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Confidence inspires respect. Arrogance breeds resentment. Be the former. Understanding the balance. At first glance, confidence and arrogance might seem like two sides of the same coin, but they're worlds apart. Confidence is a quiet assurance rooted in self-awareness and competence. It's magnetic, drawing people toward you. Arrogance, on the other hand, is boastful and dismissive, pushing others away. It's a fragile facade, masking insecurity. The Stoics championed this distinction, emphasizing that true power comes from within, not from exerting dominance over others, but from mastering oneself. 1. Cultivate authentic self-belief. Confidence begins with knowing who you are. Self-awareness. He who knows himself is enlightened, said Lao Tzu. While not a Stoic, this aligns with Stoic thought. Reflect on your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses. This honesty lays a solid foundation for genuine confidence. Continuous growth. Embrace a growth mindset. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one." Focus on personal development rather than seeking approval. 2. Embody humility. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Listen more than you speak. Show interest in others' ideas. Epictetus advised, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Engaging with others demonstrates respect and confidence without arrogance. Acknowledge others. Give credit where it's due. Recognizing colleagues' contributions doesn't diminish your achievements, it elevates the entire team's morale. 3. Master your body language. Your nonverbal cues often speak louder than words. Posture. Stand tall with shoulders back. This not only makes you appear confident, but also feel more confident. Harvard psychologist Amy Cuddy's research on power poses supports this idea. Eye contact. Maintain steady, natural eye contact. It conveys trustworthiness and attentiveness. Facial expressions. A genuine smile can diffuse tension and make you more approachable. Remember, confidence opens doors. Arrogance builds walls. Principle 5. Use the power of silence. 5th, use the power of silence. The Stoics understood that silence is a weapon. Pause before answering a question. It shows thoughtfulness. Use silence after making a key point. Let it sink in. Don't rush to fill every moment with words. Sometimes silence speaks louder. When you use silence strategically, you command attention without saying a word. Unveiling the silent command. Silence is more than the absence of speech. It's a powerful communication tool that conveys confidence, control, and contemplation. The Stoics understood that silence could speak louder than words, allowing leaders to project strength without arrogance. 1. The magnetic pull of silence. Silence captivates attention. In a world overflowing with noise, choosing not to contribute to the clamor can make you stand out significantly. Silence captivates attention. In a world overflowing with noise, choosing not to contribute to the clamor can make you stand out significantly. Silence is a buffer against reactive responses. Taking a moment of silence before responding prevents impulsive remarks that you might regret later. Remaining silent amidst chaos projects steadiness, reassuring others and asserting your role as a stabilizing force. Seneca advised, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." Silence allows you to consider your words carefully, maintaining your integrity and authority. Silence is a potent force, subtle yet transformative. It's the pause between notes that gives music its melody, the space between words that gives language its meaning. Principle 6. Connect emotionally. The Stoics believed in oikeiosis, the idea that we're all connected. Share personal stories or anecdotes. Make it relatable. Use humor when appropriate. It breaks the ice. Show passion and enthusiasm for your topic. Emotion is contagious. When you connect emotionally, you create a bond that goes beyond words. the hidden power of emotional connection. At first glance, Stoicism might seem like an unemotional philosophy, focusing on logic and detachment. Yet the Stoics deeply understood human nature and the importance of connecting with others. Empathy as a virtue, Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "Adapt yourself to the life you have been given and truly love the people with whom destiny has surrounded you." This isn't a call for cold coexistence, but for genuine appreciation and connection. Commanding everyone in the room isn't about exerting dominance. It's about weaving a tapestry of connections that bind people together toward a common goal. By embracing the Stoic principle of connect emotionally, you tap into a profound source of influence that's both subtle and powerful. Remember, emotions are the threads that connect us all. By acknowledging and honoring these threads, you become not just a leader, but a unifier. Principle 7. Lead with vision and purpose. Finally, lead with vision and purpose. The Stoics called this prohairesis, the ability to choose your path and inspire others to follow. Paint a vivid picture of the future. Make it compelling. Explain how your ideas benefit everyone in the room. Use inclusive language like we and us. Make it about the collective. When you lead with vision and purpose, you inspire others to rally behind you. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, constantly reflected on the bigger picture. In his Meditations, he reminded himself to keep in mind how fast things pass by and are gone, those that are now and those to come. He emphasized seeing beyond the immediate, understanding the transient nature of life to focus on what truly matters. Purpose as guiding principle. Epictetus taught that one's purpose is anchored in virtue and reason. He believed that first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Purpose gives direction to vision, translating abstract ideas into concrete actions. To lead with vision, you need to paint a picture of the future that captivates and inspires. Identify core values. Determine what's genuinely important, not just to you, but to those you're leading. Aligning your vision with shared values ensures it resonates on a personal level. Create a clear and vivid picture. Use storytelling to illustrate the possibilities. Instead of saying, "We need to increase our market share," imagine our product in the hands of every person who needs it, improving lives and setting new industry standards. Make it attainable, yet ambitious. The vision should challenge the status quo, but remain within the realm of possibility. This balance maintains credibility while encouraging growth. Purpose is the fuel that drives your vision forward. It's the why behind every action. Your actions must align with your stated purpose. Consistency builds trust and shows that you're not just talking the talk. Empower others. Encourage those around you to find and embrace their own purpose within the collective vision. This fosters a sense of ownership and shared destiny. Avoid overcomplicating your message. Einstein quipped, "Yes, not a Stoic, but wisdom transcends. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Break down complex ideas into relatable concepts. These 7 principles aren't just theories, they're tools. Tools that have been used by Stoics for centuries to master themselves and influence others. And they can work for you too. These principles will transform the way you show up in the world. Here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, practice these principles. Start small. Master your presence. Speak with clarity. Listen actively, and watch as you begin to command every room you walk into. Remember, this isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. The Stoics believed that true power comes from within. And now, it's your turn to claim. You are unstoppable. The journey begins now. If this video inspired you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more wisdom on mastering your mind. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay unstoppable. And remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength.